Hi everyone, I'm Jonathan, a finance and data analytics professional currently studying neuroscience and psychology at King's College London. While I work in finance and data analytics over the last years during my professional career, I really realized the importance of philosophical practice and modern self-help theories to build a successful career and lead a satisfying personal life. That's why on this channel I want to dive with you into philosophical principles and modern self-help theories through the lens of modern neuroscience and psychology. That's why I want to figure out with you together, what do scientific theories say? What ideas can we harness to empower our mind, rewire our brain, and build a successful career? The first topic is going to be about curiosity. So let's dive into this topic and let's see what philosophers and neuroscientists figured out about the power of curiosity. Do you struggle to find the drive to learn what you're studying in school or university? Do you ever wonder what strategies and mindsets successful professionals use to excel in their careers? In these first sessions, we'll start with curiosity. Great philosophers and neuroscientists have shown that a curious mindset is a key motivational building block. A curious mindset taps into and enhances very beneficial areas of your brain. It can trigger a virtuous cycle of inherent joy and deep learning, allowing you to elevate your professional career to the next level. My hope and aim is that by the end, you can train and practice your curiosity to tackle demotivation and overcome the struggle to master professional skill. Philosophers in the virtue ethics tradition have already intuitively recognized that curiosity is a key component of the good life. Among them stands Aristotle, widely regarded as one of the greatest philosophers in history. His monumental work, Metaphysics, begins with the observation, "All men by nature desire to know." This profound insight captures the essence of human nature, our innate drive to seek knowledge. Throughout history and across cultures, this drive has propelled the expansion of our understanding. Jonathan Lear, a professor of philosophy and psychology at the University of Chicago, elaborates on Aristotle's principle in his book, Aristotle, the Desire to Understand. He notes that we derive pleasure from exercising our sensory faculties, and that our curiosity is not just an innate drive, but it's essential for growth and well-being. As children, our sense of wonder leads us to ask questions like, why is the sky blue? Or how do birds fly? Why is the world round? What are we actually doing here? Many of us recall leaving our parents breathless with our endless why questions. If we nurture and cultivate this initial sense of wonder, it evolves into a structured quest for knowledge through science and philosophy. This innate drive to be curious shapes our identities and contributes to a good life, according to Aristotle, a founder of virtue ethics. Virtue ethics emphasizes developing good character traits, such as honesty, courage, and compassion, which enables individuals to flourish and lead fulfilling lives. Curiosity is integral to virtue ethics because it drives the pursuit of knowledge and understanding. Ultimately, curiosity has achieved our better selves, or what Aristotle called eudaimonia, a state of well-being and fulfillment. The pursuit of knowledge and understanding of the natural world is not just the quest for information, but a means to live virtuously. It's fascinating how insights gleaned by philosophers intuitively align with discoveries in modern neuroscience. George Loewenstein, a prominent figure in the fields of economics and psychology, made significant contributions to understanding human behavior, particularly in areas related to emotions, motivation, and decision-making processes, such as curiosity. He described curiosity as a cognitive-induced deprivation that arises from the perception of a gap in knowledge and understanding. Essentially, curiosity is like having an appetite for information that fills gaps in our knowledge. Our internal reward system autonomously incentivizes us to seek knowledge without the need for external rewards. Neuroscientists employ functional neuroimaging techniques to scan the brain while individuals engage in various tasks, revealing the neural activity associated with curiosity. Studies indicate that our brains light up with excitement not only when indulging in primary rewards like food, but also when anticipating learning something new. In 2009, Kang and colleagues discovered that brain activities in areas like the caudate nucleus and inferior frontal gyrus, similar to those activated by food rewards, light up when anticipating answers to questions we're curious about. Subsequent research further demonstrated that satisfying curiosity activates areas like the midbrain and striatum, integral components of the brain's reward circuitry. The brain's reward circuitry is often referred to as the reward system, or mesolimbic pathway, a network of neural structures involved in processing and experiencing pleasure, reinforcement, and motivation. Curiosity drives us to seek information, just like hunger drives us to seek food. The same brain areas light up both by satisfying primary rewards as well as satisfying our curiosity. Fitzgibbon and others describe curiosity as a powerful motivator with a strong pull on our behavior. Dopamine, a key neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and satisfaction, plays a crucial role. Neurotransmitters like dopamine are chemical messengers in the brain that help transmit signals between neurons, influencing various cognitive and emotional processes. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter in the brain that regulates mood, motivation, reward processing, and movement. Bromwich Martin and colleagues revealed that dopaminergic midbrain neurons respond to both the expectation of primary rewards and the expectation of receiving information. Hence, over time, the more you train and adopt a curious mindset, the more you strengthen the neural pathways that make a curious mindset inherently rewarding. Over time, you're going to replace that last piece of chocolate cake with a delicious news article or a podcast on neuroscience and philosophy, and this will rush your dopamine by just as much. Curiosity also drives us to seek adventures, like standing at the edge of a cliff and gazing down into the abyss with awe. It gives us this thrill when we look down into the depths from the top of a mountain. People will tolerate discomfort to satisfy their curiosity. Groundbreaking research identified this link between curiosity and risk-taking behavior. Esther Niehoff and Susanne Osterweg explored why people are drawn to negative content. Despite its unpleasantness, people engage with content displaying harm or suffering due to morbid curiosity, which reduces uncertainty. Neuroimaging studies reveal that the brain regions associated with curiosity and reward light up when people view negative images, indicating that learning about unpleasant things is rewarding. This actually shows us why we're willing to confront and face hardship in life. Evolution implanted this feature into us so that we're willing to confront negative news. Moreover, we're even willing to tolerate discomfort. A study by Lau and colleagues found that curiosity can make people take physical risks, like enduring electrical shocks, to get answers to basic questions. Curiosity pushes us to explore the unknown, embrace new challenges, and discover our potential. By following our curiosity, we unlock experiences that enrich our lives and broaden our horizons, even if it's risky. Curiosity not only pushes us to overcome hardship, it makes our brain activate areas responsible for deep learning. When we're curious, our brains are ready to retain new information better. The hippocampus and parahippocampal gyrus, crucial for memory formation, get activated when we're curious, helping us remember information better. Our dear and colleagues showed that curiosity as an intrinsic motivation enhances learning and memory. When we experience novelty and surprise, our brains engage more deeply, making learning more enjoyable and effective. Yuri Burda and colleagues from OpenAI, UC Berkeley, and University of Edinburgh found that curiosity could drive significant progress in learning without external rewards. By harnessing intrinsic motivation, curiosity drives effective and autonomous learning. Evolutionary theory provides an underlying explanation for why our brains function so effectively when we approach tasks with a curious mindset. During the Paleolithic era, information was often scarce and constantly sought after. Early humans faced environments filled with uncertainty, where understanding their surroundings was critical to survival. Whether it was knowing where to find food, how to avoid predators, or which plants were safe to eat, acquiring information was a matter of life and death. Our ancestors, driven by curiosity, explored their environments relentlessly, reducing uncertainty and gaining the knowledge necessary to thrive. This constant need for information endowed our cognitive repertoires with an intrinsic information-seeking drive, which we call curiosity. This innate desire to know seems to be an evolutionary trait embedded within us, designed to solve complex problems in a rich natural world. Just as our ancestors, driven by curiosity, explored their environments for survival, we too seek knowledge to navigate our complex lives. Training our curiosity is like training a muscle. With practice, our brain's reward system and neural pathways stimulate and strengthen, making the pursuit of knowledge more satisfying. This balance enhances our capacity for learning and exploration over time. In the professional world, it's easy to lose sight of curiosity. Yet the times when I felt most motivated and excelled in my professional life when I was genuinely curious about my work. So next time, approach tasks with a sense of curiosity. You will realize over time, your brain will start to thank you with the release of dopamine, which will be associated with inherent joy. Also, this will trigger a virtuous cycle by tapping into the areas of your brain responsible for deep learning. This will allow you to master new skills effectively and help you continue on your path for a fulfilling career. Thank you for joining me on this first session on curiosity and the brain. In the next session, stay tuned. We'll further figure out why entrepreneurs actually use curiosity to supercharge their careers.